Hey, what's up? Hello, my name is Kemba, and welcome back to Kemba's World. In today's video, I have a semi-sentiment video for all of you. It's all things content creation. So we're gonna get into my personal content creation journey. I'm gonna give y'all some tips, some tips, some tricks that I learned, and some helpful advice, hopefully, that I also learned. So without further ado, let's just get on into the video. So up first, let's talk about my content creation journey. So I've been creating content consistently since 2021. I'm a streamer. I stream on Twitch, and I used to stream on Kick, but I no longer do at the moment because I don't have my setup for me to be able to stream on Kick at the moment. But I stream on Kick. I upload to TikTok on to both my Twitch streaming account and to my personal account. And like I'm sort of getting into like the waves of like IG and whatnot, and I've been uploading consistently to YouTube since February of this year. So with that being said, that's like the rundown of like my history. So let's get into it. So a little backstory for all of you is I wanted to try content creation. Like I always wanted to try content creation, right? So I when I first initially wanted to try content creation, I wanted to do it in like like late middle school, so like probably like 8/7th grade, and like the latest that I'll probably start was probably like sophomore year of high school. And the only reason why I didn't wasn't because like I was too scared to. The only reason why I didn't is, like I said, I wasn't too scared to. It's because since I was underage, I was still a minor. Um, I didn't want the like hardship of like my community not aging me up in their minds. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen like when I was in high school and middle school with like a lot of creators that I no longer watch now. I seen that when they like enter like their college era or into like their adulthood, that that when they would try to like showcase like their authentic self, that they was like judged by their community of like, oh, like, well, why are you cussing, you never cuss in your videos, or like, why are you drinking, you never drink in your videos, or like something along like the lines of that. So it kind of put me off for like a few years, because I was like, let me wait until like I'm fully into my adulthood, so that way I don't have to like worry about like my community always seeing me as like a little girl, my community being surprised if like I showcase me having a alcoholic drink and whatnot. So like I'm kind of glad that I waited a few years, because my community is full adults, and like I don't have to like worry about like nobody like saying something that's not true about me and whatnot. So like that's like why I put it off. And then like I said, I've been creating content on since 2021, right? So right when like the pandemic was like announced, and everybody was like locked up in the house, and like acting like they was gonna be dying in the house because they are so used to like going outside. um like was I was like, okay, this might be a perfect time for me to try content creation. But like when I wanted to try content creation, I didn't have like like the setup that I had, or the setup that I currently have, because I still have my setup. It's just like I don't have my laptop anymore. Um, so I was like, okay, like how do I go about doing this? Because like when I thought of like, you know, people getting started with like, you know, with live streaming or creating YouTube content, I thought like I had the narrative of like, oh well, you need like the high end equipment and whatnot to do all of this work for to be successful. And like I was like, and then like I remember like before I started creating content, I was like looking up on YouTube all of 2020, like saying like, oh well, how to be a content creator? Like, what do you need to be a content creator? And it was like always like the most like expensive equipment, like a $700 camera, uh a $300 mic, and like this, that, and third. And I was like, you know, I have coins like that, like I have money like that, but at the same time, I don't have money like that. Like I can't just be out here just be like buying like $700 camera. So, um, and then and then I was scrolling one day on on TikTok, and like I saw some I believe it was Cat Liente that said this, but yeah, it was Cat Liente. If you do not know Cat Liente, she's like a TikToker, stream advice, like content creator. She also streams on Twitch and whatnot. But she's like, she gives like content creation advice and like things of like, you know, that nature. So like I remember coming across like her video randomly because I wasn't on like, you know, the content creation side of like TikTok yet. Content creation advice side of TikTok. So when I saw her video, I literally watched it all the way through. And she in that video, she was like, if you want, like she said something like along the lines of like, if you want to get started in content creation, start with what you have. And like what I had at the time was my Xbox, my old Xbox, because I upgraded to I upgraded to like the next gen like a few months ago. Not a few months ago, like I think like a year or two ago. Uh, like almost 2 years ago. Wow. But like I started on my old Xbox. So like how I did it is that I created and how I did it is that I keep like almost everything like separate from my personal life. Like I created everything separate, so that way when I want to do like, you know, content creation work, I can do content creation work. And when I want to do like doom scrolling on my personal time, I can do that without having to feel like, oh well, what if my community sees this and whatnot. So like I created like all of like my content creation accounts that I think that I should have, and if I had, and then like along the way, of course, like I tried different platforms in this, that, and the third, and then like and whatnot, and then I of course I would get that more into depth into that later. But like I created all everything at once. I created the Discord server. I created my Twitch account. I created all the social media, so meaning Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I created it all in one go, so that way when I want to do anything like content creation worthy, it can be like strictly put to like onto like the content creation account, the content creation accounts. And then when I want to do like, and then when I want to goof off and like, you know, chill and be in like in my little hidey hole, I still have my personal accounts to like, you know, lean back on and whatnot. So I created on my 22nd birthday, I debuted to Twitch. So I did like a short, like, you know, just chatting stream and whatnot, and I just like, you know, spent time with like my friends, because back then like nobody knew I was like, you know, going live for the first time, so only but like a couple people, but only like a couple people knew that I was like, you know, live and whatnot. So I did like a short just chatting stream on my 22nd birthday. I did all of that, and then like I ended the stream, went out and celebrated the rest of my birthday that year, and then like that was like the first and last stream because I had like the necessary equipment, but I did not know how to put it together. And by necessary equipment, like I already had like my laptop that broke down. I already had my laptop. I already had like my old capture card, and like I already had the mic and like the necessary things to like stream. But I did not know like how to like hook up my capture card to my Xbox and to my computer. So, but then, so like I took like a hiatus off of Twitch from May of 2021 to I would say late September, either early September or late September. So, um, and then like when I met my friend Kiko, that's when like everything started to change because I was there for her when she got her Twitch affiliate, and then she was also there when I got my Twitch affiliate. So, and the reason why I'm mentioning her, because Kiko is actually the one that found the YouTube video on how for me to like set up my capture card, the capture card to my Xbox, and then to my Xbox and to my laptop. So once she sent me that video, I watched it like a good I think a good like 5 or 6 times, and then like I finally assembled it, and then like excuse me, I assembled it, right? And then like I had and then like I had and then like I had to my mind blank. I'm like so sorry guys. And then like I watched it, and then like okay, I assembled it. So like I assembled it, right? Like I put all like the chords in like in their correct like dedicated places and whatnot, right? And then like I powered it up. I downloaded like the capture utility program onto my computer, and then like I turned on my Xbox, and then like I saw my Xbox screen on my computer, and I legitimately was like, I literally had a moment to myself. And like I remember like texting my friend Kiko and like a picture saying like I did it, I did it, I did it, and she was like, I'm so proud of you, and this, that, and the third. And then like from there like I bought like overlays on Etsy for like the first time, and like I bought overlays, and then like I did like and then like I went live through OBS for the first time. Like I did like a first like testing stream, and then the testing stream turned out to be like the actual like stream and whatnot. So like if it wasn't for Kiko, I wouldn't have known that and whatnot. And then like for like the rest of like 2021, I was strictly streaming to just Twitch. So like I was just like hitting like the go live button and just like minding my business and whatnot. Because before I had like I went live through OBS, how I was going live on Twitch, I was going through Xbox. So meaning like even then, I'm now having to go live through Xbox again because my laptop broke. So even then, my and how I noticed a difference of between because now it's 2024. I noticed a difference of like how I went live back in 2021 off of Xbox is way different now than how I go live now. Because how I went live back then is that you had to download like the Twitch app onto your Xbox, and then open up the Twitch app, and then like sign into your account, and then like there will be like a broadcasting section, and then from the broadcasting section you had to like, do all the things and hit go live. But now it's like you don't have to like it's like it took out cutting off going through Twitch, and now you can just like, it's like integrated within like the Xbox thing itself and whatnot. So that's like a W and whatnot. So like I really like my content creation journey is like really like special to me. So all, like I said, all of 2021, it was just strictly me, just it was just strictly me, just streaming. And then 2020, I would say like the holiday season of 2021 into 2022, I started uploading like my Twitch clips to TikTok, because Twitch has like very little to like no discoverability. So I was like posting my clips to TikTok, and that's when I did not know how to edit, because you girl knows how to edit a little bit. Now, her clips, like a whole entire YouTube video, like how I've been doing, like, yeah, no, I'm still like working on that. But, so, yeah, so like I started uploading to TikTok. I saw like a decent like number of views, because my old clips are still up on my TikTok. Like I would just like clip my stream, upload it, put my Twitch link on top of the video, and then just call it a day. And then like I was doing that consistently for like, I would say like a couple of months, and then I just randomly stopped for some weird reason. I don't know if it was because like I just like got tired of like uploading, or I just got tired of like having to like post 3 times a day, because that's what I was doing when I was originally posting the TikTok. I was uploading like 3 times a day. Like in like when I was uploading 3 times a day, it wasn't like I had like my first post go up at like 6 a.m. and then I had another post go up at like 3 p.m. and then I had my last post go up out at like at 6 p.m. No, like had I legitimately like, when I post 3 times a day, I legitimately post everything like all at once and then just went about my day. So like I think I got like a little burnt out of doing that. So then I took like all of 2023 from like posting onto like my social medias, and then like just recently, like, because now I'm uploading back to like all of like my social medias again. um um I've been uploading to all my social media since like January of this year. So like but now it's just like the once a day and whatnot. I could probably do the 3 times a day if I schedule them out, but that seems like a lot less work, and I don't have the strength to be doing that, quite frankly. Um, but yeah, but I think that's like the gist of like my content creation journey. Like, of course, like throughout it all, like I tried different like websites and whatnot, because at one point, if you guys were like a streamer, you guys know that Hover was like a thing around where you could like log into your Twitch account, and then like it will pull all your clips within, I think, the last like 7 or like 30 days of your stream, and then like you could just post them from there. But that platform got shut down, and before the platform even got shut down, I left the platform because I heard that Hover was racist. And considering that I am a black woman, I was like, yeah, no. No. Literally nope the fuck out that bitch. And then like I believe like 2 months after 3 months after I noped out, it shut down. And I was like, oh, that's tea. And then like Kick came, and then like Kick came around, and then if you guys don't know Kick, it's basically like another streaming platform. It's exactly like Twitch, but the thing is that it's green instead of purple and whatnot, and it was founded by like an ex Twitch employee and whatnot, and there's like a 95/5 sub revenue, and like I'm not up there. I didn't join Kick for like the sub revenue because, quite frankly, and I'm being like very honest, like I make little to like no money at all from content creation. Like I'm literally simply doing this as a hobby. Like, you know, like how people have like drawing and like sketching as like drawing, dancing, and like other things like as a hobby. Like this is simply just a hobby for me. Like I don't think like I would pursue this like full time, because like I feel like content creation, the income for content creation is like very finicky. Like you don't know if you're going to be making like the same amount every month, and like I would like to know like my when if I'm getting like if not the same amount, somewhat of like the same amount every, you know, fucking month and whatnot. So with that being said, let's get into some like advice, because I have a whole lot of advice. Because even though I've been creating content for 4 years, a lot has changed in 4 years from when I started 4 years ago. Because it doesn't even feel like I've been doing this for like 4 years. Because like I said, I started when I was 22, and I'm 25 now. So like 4 years, five at most. Like but still, I significantly been doing this for a while. I will say tip number one is like, and I would say this, I would say the first tip for streaming. Tip number one is that if you are a streamer, please create your boundaries, because there's a lot of viewers that will create like parasocial relationships and will only support you thinking that they have a chance of being close to you, and then wanting to like, you know, and have like chances of like romantic relations with you, and when they find out that you're like taken or off the market, then they stop supporting you and call you all types of names and whatnot. And then like if that's not the case, then they will think that people, your viewers, are like obligated to your time, and that you have to like answer them, because answer them when they message you, and like that in their mind that their streamer is like available and not like a human person with like an actual life outside of like their content creation. So like I would say like that goes for like, I would say like, I'd say it would mainly go for like streamers, because I've seen it a lot more in streamers, but like it can still apply to here to YouTube. Okay. The second thing I would advice that I would give is, if you want to have a niche, meaning um if you just want to be like, for the YouTube side of things, if you want to be like a booktuber, a fucking beauty guru, a gamer, or like anything along lines of that, and for like the Twitch sides, if you want to be like a horror streamer, or like a fucking FPS streamer, or like a cozy game streamer, like that's completely fine. Everybody has like their own niche. Everybody has like their own niche and their own audience that they're like, you know, trying to target. But if you want to like, you know, switch up your content, and like if you like say like if you like no longer interested in like, you know, beauty, but you're interested in books now, but you're scared that you're going to lose like half of your fan base, I would say just do it. Because if I feel like the viewers that are there for for the content creator are going to be there for the content creator. Because I hear so many times of like YouTubers, streamers saying that they want to branch out of like their initial like niche, but they know that numbers are going to tank. And I know like numbers is like a big factor and whatnot, but at the same time, like I feel like, and this might be a hot take, I feel like if you really want to do something, you would do it. If like you lose viewers, you lose if you lose viewers, you lose like subscribers and whatnot off of you, like, you know, switching your content because you're not passionate about the niche that you originally came into. If you lose viewers off of that, I feel like they was never viewers to there was never really viewers slash fans to begin with, because if you was really like, I feel like if you was really like a viewer, you would be there for the person. You will be there for the person regardless of what they are doing, like regardless if they went from, like, you know, creating like beauty tutorials and creating beauty tutorials, and now they are trying to do, like, you know, bullet journaling and like things of like that nature. So I feel like that's a thing. So, and like another thing that I would say is like, another advice that I would say is like, if you are like, this goes for streamers because I can't really speak on it for YouTube wise because I haven't been doing YouTube all that long. Um, I would say like, if you what I was gonna say, my mind, the thought really blinked out my mind. Oh, I remember. If you want, it really blanked out my mind because I remembered it, then I unremembered it, then I re-remembered it, and then I unremembered it. Um, but let's just move on. But like, I feel like if you want to do something, just do it. And like, there are like loads of like tips and tricks out there. Like, I will most likely do another video of like tips and tricks I learned within content creation wise, because I'm just throwing like a few in here because I don't want this video to be too long. But I feel like I feel like I feel like if you want to do something, you will do it, regardless of what people might think. Because I feel like if you try to people please everybody, you will find yourself very overworked. And like, another thing that I will say to all content creators, regardless if you're a streamer, a TikToker, Instagrammer, whatever is like your main, like, you know, platform of interest, I will say, if you need to take a break. Oh, this is the point that I was trying to remember for like the streamer thing. Like, if you need to take a break, then take a break. Like, your platform will always be here for you when you return. Like, I see like a lot of and I'm learning to do this myself. I see like a lot of content creators push themselves to the point of exhaustion because they always gotta make sure that they're relevant and whatnot, and that they always gotta make sure that they're working around the clock to make sure that they're pushing out the best content that you earn. And I will always say it's about quantity over quality, because like, I feel like if you create like, you know, 20 TikToks, but in those 20 TikToks you can see that you're like really like forcing yourself. Like, I would rather you like take a break and like come back and refilm those 20 TikToks than and whatnot. I probably not making any sense. It's probably quality over quantity. But, you know, I'm I'm just like, you know, yapping and yapping. But like, I feel like there's like I've seen like a lot of creators come up since I started content creation. Cause like, before y'all ask like, oh well, you must like have like a huge following if and whatnot. I do not have a huge following. You guys see that I'm almost to 20 subscribers here on YouTube, which, yay! Um, I'm here. I'm almost at 20 subscribers. I have like 50 followers on Instagram, 97 on Twitter, and then like 100 on TikTok. But that's like, again, these are all like my content creation accounts. This is not taking effect with my personal accounts, because if you add in my personal accounts, then on top of my content creation accounts, it's like a whole lot more following than what I just listed. So like, I'm still like a pint size streamer. I know I'm not pint size streamer, a pint size content creator. I know that I'm not gonna be small forever. And what I will say, the biggest advice to, like, upcoming content creators or people into content creation, just do it. Like, just start small with doing it. Don't like overdo it. Just don't like say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna upload like a 3 hour long video tomorrow, or I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna stream for 24 hours tomorrow. Like, start small. Like, just say like, okay, I have an interest in like YouTube. How about I create like a channel trailer? Meaning like the channel trailer where like I have like a trailer where like where people can see what I'm gonna be doing on my channel and whatnot, and then like let me plan out a couple videos that I think that I'm really interested in, and then and for the streamer type, like, figure out some games that you want to play. And like, and another advice is to my streamers, because I literally had to think about it. It's to my streamers. If you guys want to change up your if I'm only saying this is to my Twitch streamers, because this is strictly to like the platform that I grew on. But like, to my streamers, don't try to like pressure yourself for like, hitting partner on Twitch, or hitting or whatnot. Like, just run your race at your own pace. Like, partner is always going to be there for you when, like, later down the road. Like, focus on making your content the best that you can and whatnot, and focus on making things that happy. And most importantly, when viewers start making you uncomfortable, please remove them. I don't care if they gave you 500 subs, they gave you $5,000, they get and whatnot. Like, please remove, like, viewers that make you, not only you uncomfortable, but your community uncomfortable, because that could put a dent in your viewership, because you're keeping around like somebody because they contribute to you financially. Because I can promise you, I can guarantee you can find somebody that not only supports you and your community, but generally wants the best for you and your community. And another thing, and like, I probably sound like a broken record saying all of this, but like, I agree to like everybody that says like, if you want to try content creation, start with what you have, because I started with what I have. Because like I said in the beginning of the video, like, in the video, like, I created content off of my Xbox for years, and then like I did things of that and then I did really ring. Um, but I streamed off my Xbox for a while. Then I switched to OBS, and then like, now I had to stream back to Xbox, and like, I'm filming videos off of my iPad, so that's why like it seems like a whole lot less more work. But like, again, like, it's, even though like I'm set back, I'm still gonna make content regardless. It might take me a little bit longer because and whatnot, but I'm still making, content regardless. So yeah, but if you guys have any, but that will be the end of this video. If you guys have any questions or concerns about content creation, because I know this video is like all over the place, because it's just like, I feel like it's like a very like, you know, broad topic and whatnot. Cause like I could, cause I think the next video I'm going to film after this one is like a content creation pet peeves, because child, when I say that there is a whole lot of pet peeves of mine in content creation, there's a whole lot of pet peeves. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe and share it out to your friends. I'm trying to hit 20 subs. I'm 2 away, so make sure to like leave it a like. I hope you guys have a great day / night wherever you may be in the world, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.